Good morning. Today we're doing yoga for arms. So there are lots of ways to work your arms in yoga. We typically think, oh my gosh, the arms are so hard as we lower down in chaturanga. It's basically like doing 100 push-ups per vinyasa yoga class. But there's lots of ways to work your arms besides chaturanga. So we're going to simply start in our mountain pose, bringing your toes towards each other, if that feels comfortable for you. And then we're going to take those hands and press down toward the ground. So you want to feel the length coming out of your shoulder. If you are a little hyperextended, you don't need to be back here. Like my elbows kind of really reach back. You don't have to be that far back, but really reach down to the ground. And as you come up, I want you to feel resistance as you come up. So maybe you think of strings attached to your fingers as you come up to the top, bringing your hands and palms together. Up here, draw your shoulders down and back and press the palms together. So you can feel the engagement in your shoulders and you can feel it in your triceps. As we come down, we take those arms down and again, attach strings to the inside and we're pulling down. Pull the lats down, pull the shoulders down. So everything is engaged. It's very on purpose movement. Coming up to the top, inhale. And exhale and draw hands to heart center this time. Bring the palms together right at the heart. And again, those shoulders are down. The elbows are down. Now, there are some practices where your elbows will be out. I tend to have the elbows down. I feel like the wrists don't need to be overly strained to be kind to ourselves at times. We'll take those inhale up to the top. And exhale, take the arms down. And inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, draw hands to heart center. As you do this, you can see yourself making a heart with your hands. You come up to the top, sweep the arms around, inhale, exhaling, bring hands to heart center. And then take them the other way. Take them down, inhale. Big breath. Exhale, draw hands back to heart center. From here, bring the arms up to the top. Inhale, and then we're going to exhale and reach that left hand back and the right hand goes forward and we slightly twist and look over that back arm. And as you do this, I want you to think of pressing down as if you had a shelf underneath your hands and those arms are pressing down. Inhale, reach the arms back up to the top. And exhale, push down. So that engagement is happening. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, take it the other way. Twist, little reach. Inhale up to the top. And exhale and turn and twist, looking over that back arm. Pressing down, reaching through the fingertips as long as you can for as much room as you have. Inhale up to the top. Reach through the fingertips. We're going to take a forward fold with those arms coming really, really wide. Big swan dive down and you're pressing again with the arms. Pushing, building strength. We're going to inhale and press into the shins, find flat back. Exhale, let the head go. We're going to step back and we're going to find our first plank. So yes, now we are on the wrist. Now our plank can be on our knees if we need to. Maybe right here. It could even be with our hips lifted. So it doesn't have to be a lot. Depends on where you're starting, right? Yoga is a really big journey. Wherever you're starting is fine. So we can be up here on the toes or down on the knees. Squeeze the glutes, pull the shoulders in. Now for chaturanga, we're going to shift forward over the wrist and we're going to draw our elbows in by our sides. Now for some of us, we can go really low and some of us we can't. It really depends a lot on the shoulder rotation. So as we do this, maybe you'll take your knees down and you'll slowly lower, tuck the toes under. And it's really whatever you can do. From here, I want you to leave your hands right about where they are. You're going to draw your elbows in by your side. So lift your head, and I want you to press into the mat and draw the elbows back. So without even doing anything, arms are engaged. We're going to lift slightly. But as you do this, I want you to think of the engagement in the arms and not necessarily in the lower back. So from here, lift a little bit more and keep pressing down into the mat. You're going to feel the engagement. Keep pulling the elbows in by your side. And of course, keep your shoulders down. One more time, lift a little higher. Keep pressing. You should feel those triceps begin to talk to you. You're going to lower down slowly, just like we came up. Slowly lower, but keep pressing. Slowly lower, keep pressing. Slowly lower, and let the arms go. You're going to take the arms out to the side. We'll take the right arm out to the side. Left hand is going to come to right under your shoulder. You're going to press into the mat. You're going to roll onto your right side. This left leg comes up and back. Now let your head drop into the floor and stretch out that shoulder. Scorpion pose here. Big reach. Inhale, come back to center. Take it the other way. So left hand reaches out, right hand presses in. Just roll and let that head go. Stretching out that shoulder. And drawing yourself back to center, over onto your abdominal muscles. We're going to go ahead and take the hands underneath the shoulders. Go ahead and press up. And this time we're not going to take that full cobra. We're thinking about the arms. Take the elbows in by your sides. Press up and find that arm strength. Knuckles press down through the ground. Keep pulling the elbows down by your sides. From here, we're going to actually press all the way up and back and find child's pose. Let the forehead go. Your arms will kind of come in just a little bit, but keep that nice reach on them. From here, I want you to lift the palms of your hands off the ground and hover your fingertips. Big lion claws. Pull your shoulders down. Pull your elbows down. That'll engage your tricep. You can kind of feel this. We talk about this a lot in a downward dog, of pulling those triceps towards your knees. You can kind of feel it a little bit more in this position. Now pull them down. Pull your shoulders down. Find that engagement. From here, go ahead and walk your hands over to the right side. You can rest your hand down and then rest your opposite hand on top if it'll go, but that's okay if it doesn't reach either. And let your head go. And find that stretch on that tricep and shoulder and upper back. And coming back to center, walking your hands over to the other side. Same thing, let the hand go and rest the other hand on top. Then from here, walk your hands back to center. You're going to come up on your hands and knees. Taking the hands right under the shoulders and taking the knees right underneath the hips. I want you to take the knuckles and put them down into the ground. And before we even do anything, I want you to engage the arms. So there's two ways to think of this. You can think of pressing down into the mat, or you can think of lifting the chest up and away from the arms. Either way will kind of get you, or you can think of both. So this is so different maybe than if we were just on our hands and knees and we weren't thinking about it. We would probably just kind of dump into this. We want to be really lifted and really engaged. From here, tuck the toes under. Lift the knees off the ground. Now, if that's too much, you could do maybe just one at a time. We can try and lift the knees. Here we go. Up and hover. Press into the ground with the hands. Take one more breath. Inhale, press the hips up and find downward facing dog. This isn't a true downward facing dog because you have your hands a little closer. From here, I really want you to pull the triceps down. Remember that position we did before? Now we want that position again, but we want to think of those triceps pulling down again, a little bit different in this feeling. So think triceps towards knees, or think of drawing your shoulders down, and that'll probably get you where you need to go. From here, we're going to slowly walk up to the top of the mat. Take that stroll all the way up. Once you get there, take your time. Don't worry, I'll wait. You're going to take one hand to each elbow and find ragdoll. Nodding the head up and down, side to side. From here, go ahead and take your hands to the back of your neck. Clasp them. Find a little opening. Release the hands, slowly roll up to the top. Take those arms up the sides with engagement. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, draw hands to heart center. Find that heartbeat. Find that breath, pressing the arms or the hands together, pulling the shoulders down and back and opening your heart. Hi, Lily. From here, we're going to step back and we're going to find a warrior two. So you're up at the top of the mat. You're going to step back with your right foot. Then we're going to turn that right foot out and put the heel down. We're looking for a heel to heel alignment. This can be a big stance or this can be a littler stance. It's up to you. Now from here, we're going to leave our chest right where it is. We're going to reach our arms out to the side. Pressing down with the hands. Now look over your right shoulder. Look over that right hand. See your fingertips wiggle them. From here, engagement in the arms. We're going to reach up to the top, flip the palms, reach up to the top, straighten the front knee. Inhale. And exhale, as we come down, we press down. Exhale. Inhale up to the top. And exhale, press down. A little deeper maybe. Inhale up. And exhale, press down. Chest is still open to the front of you. Head is looking over that front arm. From here, just as easy as peasy, we're going to drop the arms. We're going to turn the front toe to face the front, and then we're going to turn the opposite toe straight. Bend into that. This will be your left knee now. From here, arms reach out. Reach through the fingertips. Look over that top arm. Press down. So you think pressing down and pressing away. Inhale, reach the arms up to the top. Exhale, bend into the knee. Right in the middle. We're so tempted to go over. We want to stay right in the middle of those legs. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, press down. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, press down. Reach through the fingertips. Engage. You can think about the legs. If you're not too busy thinking about the arms, you think of squeezing the legs towards each other. So it's not just the arms, it's the legs. Drop the arms, let them go. Turn the front toe in. We'll go ahead and take a forward fold, wide leg forward fold. Take the body forward, let the head go. And maybe you can widen your stance and maybe your head can approach the floor. But if it doesn't make it, that's okay. From here, wherever you are,
go ahead and take your hands right under your shoulders and do a little push-up almost. You're going to press down into the floor and lift your body up and press down. Finding the engagement. You can think of this as maybe like a cactus pose as you come down. An upside down cactus pose. And take this up to the top. From here, we're going to slowly work the feet together. Slowly, slowly, slowly work the feet together. Yes, 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 yes. You're going to come up on your heels or come up on your toes, bend your knees, and slowly bring yourself down. You can walk your hands back and come to a sitting position. Just an easy seated position. Take the arms, reach them long. You're going to take left arm over the top of the right. We're going to bend the elbows. We're going to draw our hands towards each other. In a perfect world, our palms would touch. As you know, it's not a perfect world. Lift the elbows up. Finding that deep stretch on the shoulders. Careful to not lift the shoulders. Keep the shoulders down. Release your hands back to your shoulders and then open wide. This time, right elbow comes on top of left. Palms come together. One side might look different than the other. Go ahead and lift up. And this eagle pose. Release hands back to shoulders. Reach those arms long. Reach through the fingertips. Left thumb up. Right thumb down. Arms lift up to the top. Now behind your back, you're going to reach for the fingertips. This may or may not happen. You can always grab a towel or something to kind of grab onto back there. Or just find this stretch. Go ahead and lift up through the chest. Lift up through the head. And release the arms back up the way they came. This time, right elbow up or right thumb up, left thumb down. Take it the other way. Lifting up. Finding that stretch. One side you might be able to find your fingertips and the other side not. Or maybe both sides. Flexibility through those shoulders is really a very unique thing, person to person. And from here, reach the arms back whence you came. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, draw palms to heart center, pressing the palms together, opening your chest, drawing your shoulders down and back. Lift up through the heart. Pull the abdominals along the spine. Big breath. Feel the warmth now gathered in your arms, created almost with little effort. Notice a shift. Didn't take very much time to shift from feeling whatever you were feeling before to maybe feeling a little bit better now. And that is why I love my job. Thank you so much for joining me in my practice today. Namaste.